I haven't done this type of video in like 6 months, and the last time I did, got kind of a conversation going, so I'm just gonna hit record and go and see what comes out. I am a Toku-tuber, I can say that, derogatory or not, but what that means is I have a YouTube channel that's pretty much solely based around tokusatsu content. Be it Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Power Rangers, Kaijus, Grand Size, or anything you can think of, I can pretty much talk about on this channel. And with being a YouTuber comes the grind, the hustle, and part of that is self-promotion. So this week I did something that I don't do with every single video, but I posted the Rider recap into a couple Facebook groups for Kamen Rider. And if you guys didn't know, Facebook groups can be ruthless. One of these comments said, yeah, not believing a word of this. No way someone no one's heard of hating on a lesser known series in popular media is going to, quote, break Reddit, end quote. But enjoy your fantasies, I guess. That one and most of the other comments' main gripe was calling the video title and thumbnail clickbait, which, like, if you've ever seen the Rider recap, yeah, it's meant to be memey and shitposty that way. But there is a particular comment that stuck out in my mind, and it says, TokuTube is garbage as usual. To which someone replied, yep, it's just garbage with clickbaity, low-effort titles that retread the same reality we all know. But you know, OMG, imaginary bullshit in the title, click the link to my video to waste your time and view my crap. And those two got me, and it's not because I'm like, oh, my videos are awesome, everyone should watch them. It's because there's a whole community of awesome videos here, and everyone should watch them. The state of TokuTube as it is, I think, is currently booming. Even with Toei's copyright strike policy, creators like myself and tons of others are finding ways to get around it to get the message across to you fans, and also people that have never seen this stuff before that want to become new fans. If anyone needs proof of that, this video on where and how to watch Kamen Rider has 37,000 views, and most of them are just from people Google searching where and how to watch Kamen Rider. TokuTube is in a current state of growth, much like AniTube was in maybe 6 years ago. AniTube being anime YouTubes. And especially with a season ending and a new season starting in like a week, that's gonna inspire more content creators to take up the mantle and make whatever kind of content they want. There are artists who will sit and draw amazing art and show it off on their YouTube channel. There are people that react to every single episode of Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Ultraman, those shows you like, you name it. There are absolute historians that go into detailed specifics about the smallest things that you wouldn't even think to take a second look at, but you can gain a new appreciation for through watching their videos. There are people that spend a large amount of time in their life writing and producing scripts about a particular season or topic in tokusatsu and create just this beautiful hour-long video, and they don't get the credit they deserve for it. And if I didn't show off your favorite TokuTuber in that little compilation, that's fine. Go comment them down below, but what I'm saying is there is something for everyone out there. There is a variety of content. If hour-long videos aren't your thing, there are 5-minute reviews, there are 20-minute reviews, there are 45-minute reviews, but TokuTube needs one last thing, and that's respect. Most of these humans have jobs, lives, families, other things going on outside of this, and this, what they're doing with these videos, is trying to share their passion with the rest of us. And I would say I'm like smaller to moderately sized of this batch of creators, and let me just show you the last Rider recap I put out. This video is sitting pretty at 6,500 views and has made $11.08 with a $1.71 RPM. That means $1.71 per 1,000 views, however that math breaks down for YouTube. But the point of this is, nobody's doing this because it's a job. Nobody's really making a living off of these crazy unboxings or these super intricate video essays that you're seeing. We're all doing it for the love of all this, and even more so to introduce new people to this. Here's the motto I adopted with my YouTube channel, and that is that I said before that I like watching AniTube and the variety of content they have. My thing is that when someone joins the tokusatsu community or likes one of these shows and wants to type it into YouTube and look for more people that like these shows, they're gonna find tons of reviews and tons of reactions. That's just the normal thing to go to, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sharing your feelings, sharing your first thoughts on it. I do it all the time as well. There are tons of creators that do that far better than me. I am not an analytical person, but what I can do is bring entertainment and interaction. So that is why my channel is set up the way it is, because I like the variety of content to be in Tokusatsu. I want the variety of content that AniTube has to be on the Tokusatsu side of things as well. That's why you'll see an episode 1 reaction to Fudo PI on my channel, and then a couple videos later, you'll see Smash or Pass Megazords. But like I said, at the end of the day, it all comes down to the love of all this and wanting to share it with not just the pre-existing community, but build up that community as a whole. But that doesn't just end here, because as much variety as there is on TokuTube currently, there could be more. And if you're watching this and thinking, I want to do this, I want to add to this, I want to be a TokuTuber, do it. It sounds like I'm super simplifying it, but my first couple videos were shot on my iPhone with this $30 snowball mic from Best Buy. And those got me through a lot. I amassed a pretty good library of content through that before I started investing in a camera and a microphone and all that stuff. But here's another thing I want to instill on you budding TokuTubers, and my friend Squall Charleston tweeted this out a couple days ago. He said, I want to have a real open conversation. Anyone is invited. What type of content would you want to see in the online Tokusatsu scene? And that's the funny thing about Tokusatsu, that unless we live in Japan, which some TokuTubers do and they have excellent insight, but for those of us here in America or anywhere else, we're kind of one step away from it, right? If you're someone who does this for Hollywood or even anime, you have a place to go to for insight on these things, be it voice actors or red carpet premieres or straight to the actual company bringing this stuff over like Crunchyroll and everything. We don't really have that in Tokusatsu, especially regarding the big three. Tsuburaya has done mountains more than Toei to kind of localize their stuff and make sure the American audience has good insight into it. But Ultraman isn't as big as Kamen Rider is over here. So that puts us in a situation where you and me, we have to be more creative if we want to figure out different things that people enjoy, figure out different video topics and ideas, and tons of people are doing that right now. So TokuTube is garbage as usual, does get under my skin a little bit because there are tons of amazing creators out there, and there are tons of people watching this video right now that will become amazing creators, and I've never thought it was garbage. It has never been garbage. It is actually really good if you give these creators a chance, because if you do, just Google Kamen Rider Geats right now and go look at all the videos that people have put out, and I guarantee there's one for you. Like I said, if you go like unboxings, let's plays, reviews, reactions, anything in the spectrum of this content creation world, there is something for it in Tokusatsu, someone making that content that you like to ingest. And if there's not, maybe you can be that person to go make it. But if there is, and you find someone you like, someone you genuinely feel, hey, this person has the same opinion as me, I like watching their content, they're really good at editing, they're really good at talking, they're really good at any of that stuff, then follow that person, support that person, and spread the word around, because TokuTube is very small right now, but it can grow, and it has the potential to be large, and that's what excites me. Is not the money that would come from it, not the sponsorships or like maybe the attention that it would gather from the companies who do Tokusatsu. It's the interaction with you guys. It's new ideas, new opinions, new thoughts in this space. Because that little comment or interaction that takes 5 seconds out of your day where it says good video or hey, this is what I think of this video, can go a long way for a lot of people, for any creator, really. On the opposite side of that, comments like TokuTube is garbage goes a very long way. And I've been thinking about it all day, and it led to this video. So here's another one of your patented Achilles rants.